After yesterday's incredibly intense season finale, it's time to tackle the post-season, the playoffs. We've Exeter in the semi-finals. We do have a good record against them. We've beaten them 4-0 and 2-1 so far this season. In the other half of the playoffs are Macclesfield and Crawley, two sides we haven't had as much luck against in played games. So we shall wait to see whether we will or will not get promoted to League One in this first season. Entirely unexpected. We thought we'd be mid-table at best, bottom half of the top half, and somehow we've wangled our way to a fourth placed finish in the league, just 1 point away, painstakingly, from automatic promotion. So we have the opportunity to get ourselves into League One for the new season. We do have, hopefully, provided I can implement even the mods correctly with my novice modding capabilities, we should have new home and away kits for the new season as well. They're on their way, so I will let you know or show you them once they're available. But for now, it's time to crack on with the current kit. Manchester City, as you can see there, have won the FA Cup and try to get ourselves through to the playoff final. Today we'll have both semi-finals, and if we get through, we'll have the final tomorrow. If not, then it will be episode 1 of the new season tomorrow. Now, as ever on the channel, we won't be fixing things, won't be ensuring that I win to guarantee promotion. If we lose the playoffs, we lose the playoffs. That's the way things work on this channel. One take it or leave it. That's the result. And in previous seasons, notably episode 1 of the RTG last year to Scunthorpe, we lost the playoff final. So we'll wait and see what happens this time around. But we're at full strength for the games against Exeter, and they are thankfully over a week apart as well, the 26th and the 3rd. So we should be at full strength for both ties. I hope that the final isn't this Saturday, were we to get through. I'd like to think they'd give us more than 3 days before the final, purely for stamina, but we'll wait and see what happens. If we have a great first leg win, then we can play the rotation side, and then everybody in this team will be fit for the final, but we're going to have to get there first. So let's jump into the first game. Let me know in the comment section down below, without cheating and skipping to the end, whether you think I'm going to make it to the playoff final and what you think the scoreline is going to be in each leg and subsequently on aggregate. I'm going to say a 2-1 away leg win with a 2-0 home leg victory to send us through to the final 4-1 on aggregate. But we shall wait and see what happens. Cracking on then with Exeter away in the playoff semi-final first leg. Down to St James's Park we go. Exeter's starting lineup. Johnny Maxted in goal. Dean Moxey wearing the captain's armband as ever. Nicky Law, Nicky Jose and Matt J as forward players in the 5-2-1-2. Weirdly, again, another instance of a lower rated player having had their face swapped for the realism mod. One of their players, just as one of my players looks like Claudio Ranieri, one of their players looks like Alan Pardew. So we'll see if you can spot him at some point throughout the course of this game. I'm sure he'll pop up on screen a couple of times, but let's see how we get on. You'll notice his grey hair immediately there at the far side, top left. Alan Pardew in defence for Exeter City. We don't have Liam O'Neill on the bench, I don't believe, at this stage. So there won't be Alan Pardew versus Claudio Ranieri, unfortunately. And as we progress through the save and playing against higher rated players, that will become less of an issue because FIFA uses low rated players to change their player faces. And obviously as we get higher up the divisions, there'll be less low rated players. We kick off to a great start here. If Dallas can find his way past the defender, if he'd gone to ground there, maybe he might have found himself being awarded a penalty, but they're playing the ball down the line here to Nicky Jose. We'll see whether... Oh, it's a fair challenge, I think, and the referee deems it so as well, which is pleasing to see. Strong physical challenge, but the referee allowing it to go. Dallas out wide to Leon Davis, who's grown up to 61 rated now. We've had not spectacular growth, but good enough growth throughout the course of this season so far. Looking to find Adebayo through the gap, but there's just a little bit too much on the pass. Being played in here by Jack Rolls. We'll use the left back first, then go to Reggie Lamb as we ask him to make a run down the line. But the pass from Dunk isn't good enough. And I'm going to have to try and rely on Dunk's pace to get back here. But Richardson's gotten away from me. It's a lovely ball in and the header, thankfully for me, goes wide from Martin. Exeter's first chance on goal doesn't threaten crossing the line. We'll get back to Reggie Lamb on this occasion. But he's been hauled to the ground. We will take the free kick for that. As ever with special games like this, we will have extended highlights for both of these semi-final legs. And then for the final two. And Andy Dallas, hasn't given us the 1-0 lead that I was certain he was going to. I decided to try and place it rather than power it, because my last few powered efforts with Andy Dallas have gone wide. I tried to place that in the top corner and it wasn't as accurate a finish as I needed it to be. Win that header, please. Greg Taylor knocks it down. Adebayo will pick up the ball. Finds Leon Davis. He's Collins. He's not going to score from 30 yards, is he? Reggie Lamb does well enough to hold off the defender there. Get it into Leon Davis, who can spin. Why the back heel? Just play a normal pass. Frustratingly, not 1-0 up in this tie, but Andy Dallas has had the most clear-cut chance of the game so far, and I really should have tucked it away. Right here to Richardson. Around the corner to Ioze. Richardson again. Nicely into the path of Martin. And there's a teammate. It's Law. It's 1-0 Exeter. Drilled hard and low at the near post. Keeper got a hand to it, but not enough to keep it out. As we should have scored, Exeter have. On the edge of the box, they're too slow to pick up the run. Not sure if it's Rolls or Maris. It's George Maris on the edge of the box. Just the pace on the shot, too much from Mitov. Gets the palm to it, but can only divert it into the corner. And Nicky Law has given our hosts a 1-0 lead after half an hour in leg number 1. Davies into Jack Rolls, turns well. Caught, fouled, but we'll play on. Dallas turns nicely, got support here. Reggie Lamb found. And Maris looking through the gap there for Dallas. There's a lot of Exeter defenders back here, but we will find Maris. Could go back to Dallas, drop the shoulder, use that acceleration to get into the box perhaps. It's just not quite working for me in front of goal so far in this first half. I can't find a way through this Exeter backline. The one time we did, the shot wasn't good enough. Davies into Dallas. I've got Adebayo running off me again, and we'll look for him again, but I can't squeeze it through. At least we know that we are competitive in this game against Exeter, and we can take solace at half-time for the fact that we are creating chances, or at least getting very close to creating chances, and it only needs that one final pass to make its way through, and we should have ourselves an equalising goal, provided, of course, we don't concede a second before half-time, which we won't as Collins heads away. Taylor and Jay linking up, but there is the half-time whistle. 1-0 down at the break. 25% of the way through, and still 100% of the job to do. Richardson inside to Martin. Here's Ioze. Nicky Law. Taylor to Law again, their goal scorer. Nicky to Nicky. Out to Richardson. Decent delivery, but Collins will get to that, and well. Taylor to Martin. He had a good header earlier on in the first half that went just wide. Jay finds Maris, but his touch takes it straight back to the Exeter man. Good block by Noyle. It'll fall to Sparks. Mitov is tipped away, but it's only going to fall to Martin. And he has his shot cleared away off the line by Harrison Dunk. Dallas will win that flicked on header. We'll get it out wide here to Leon Davis. Maybe we could counter ourselves. Andy Dallas does have the pace, as does Reggie Lamb, to cause some problems. But Richardson has just as much pace and more physicality and wins it back. Time to make a change, I think. Let's take Reggie Lamb off for Delev. I'm going to bring Sam Carruthers on for Leon Davis and move Jack Rolls out wide. Right, come on, boys. Big final 25 coming up here. Martin turns inside to Nicky Law. Here's Jay. Not sure which way he's going to go. He's going to find Richardson. It's a decent delivery in. Well, how has that gone in? How has Noyle not won that header? He's nowhere near at the attacker. He's just not attacked the ball at all, the defender. just stood there and jumped without actually moving towards the ball at all. Exeter have a second. It's Jake Taylor that gives them a significant advantage now with 20 minutes to go in leg number 1. We are 2-0 down. I said 2-1 to me from leg number 1. At the minute, it's 2-0 to them. Completely the opposite of what we expected. We haven't lost to Exeter at all this season. I dare say we're definitely going to lose this one, but the question is, will it be a 2-goal margin or will we be able to pull it back? I just don't know at this stage. 15 minutes to go. I feel like we've been the better team, but I can't seem to get myself... I'm trying to switch to Sam Carruthers here. It wouldn't let me. Nicky Law swept out wide again to Sparks. Oh, it's a nice turn and a good delivery. And there's the header from Richardson. It's gone straight to Mitov, thankfully. Get that out to Maris. Bring it down. And there's plenty of space here for Delev to get into, which he will do. Adebayejo in here. Rolls on the outside, looking for Dallas. Can't find him with the pass. It's poor again. That's what we've missed in this game. That final ball. Oh, and again, can't find Andy Dallas. Win this header, please. Why is he trying to head it at hip height? He's ducked down to... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's infuriating. And now Exeter might get themselves a chance to go 3-0 up from that mistake from Greg Taylor. Inexplicable why he's gone for that animation there. Collins defending well and holding off the man who was in the end offside. We're going to lose this first leg and lose it to a difficult scoreline to recover as well. Oh, can't get that to Noyle. Sparks turns, but we'll steal it off him with rolls. Adebayejo now will look for Noyle. Please let us pull one back here. Please let us pull one back here. Pass for Adebayejo is misplaced. Well up by Collins. Delev will recover. Maris is there. Oh, finds Dallas. Adebayejo turns inside and scores. With 5 seconds remaining, we've halved the deficit. Brilliant footwork from Victor Adebayejo there to turn their number 21. Gets inside him. It's the of course, it's the guy that looks like Alan Pardew. He's turned inside him there and on his left foot smacks it home. Oh, that's the lifeline we needed. I said 2-1 to us in the first leg. It's going to be 2-1 to them. But that is a much more recoverable scoreline from a first leg that I feel like we dominated, but couldn't get the goals that domination deserved. Really should have finished with Andy Dallas in the first half. It was a brilliant save by Maxted. Well, I felt like I dominated, but apparently they were my only 2 shots. I spent all of my time on the edge of their box, just not able to find a way through. Not sure what's happened in the other semi-final first leg, but for now, we're going to have to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and go again. We'll still go through. We'll have confidence. We're in this together, and we'll go again. With the goal scored, did you expect you could get it? Yes, absolutely. We deserved. I feel like we deserved more from that game. Hopefully from the highlights you can see where I'm coming from with how dominant I said I felt. I know in the stats it didn't necessarily show itself there, but I felt pretty confident in that game that we were going to get a goal at some point, and in the end we did, and hopefully we can get more than one in the second leg, because I'm going to need more than one to go through to the final. Transfer offer for Daniel Jones, which I will actually accept. And then just a youth squad report on our 2 youngsters. The centre mid has asked to be called up, so I had to bring him up to the first team squad because otherwise he was just going to leave. Marcus Wilson still only 15. Dominic Wright is now 16, but I won't call him up just yet. But, well, we go again. McKeck wants to play, says he's been in decent form. I'll consider it. I'll pop him on the bench, but as ever, I want to do this with Cambridge United players if I can. No, I can't say Sam and Carruthers. I feel like are going to be... Well, I'd be happier with either of them off the bench than McKeck. Players I'm more used to using. We'll go in. Actually, let me give Delev a start on the right-hand side. Delev, because gets the start. But outside of that, actually, let's give Harvey Nibbs the start ahead of Andy Dallas. Nibbs scored the goals at the end of the league season that gave us the position we got. Hopefully, he can score the goals at the end of the playoffs to get us through to the final. We go again. As the sun sets over the Abbey Stadium, they've Ryan Bowman up top in place of Matt J on this occasion. Outside of that, I believe it's the same 11. It was actually their captain, Dean Moxey, number 21, that has Alan Pardew's star head on him. So, playing with the captain's armband, I guess he has the experience. Oh dear, this is one hell of a big game for us now. Everything on the line. It's win or bust. Richardson down the right, holds the run and then gets the cross in. And Bowman does bring it down well. Forcing him out wide here, trying to stop the secondary cross. It's come in. Taylor heads away, but not far enough. Taylor to Taylor. Out to Richardson again. Lifted into the middle. Taylor flicks away, but only as far as Sparks. Exeter putting on the pressure at the beginning of this game. Give me that back. Delev puts in a good tackle, but it's still Exeter's ball. I'll have that, thank you. Delev, get it under control, turn and find a teammate. Oh, Jack loses possession there, and Iose punishes us. Exeter's 2-goal advantage restored. Nicky Iose takes control after Jack rolls twice to just spin the man that was with him, doesn't have the strength to hold him off, and buried. I was pinned in my own half there, on the edge of my own box. What was I saying about us encamped on the edge of Exeter's for the majority of the first leg? They do exactly the same to me at the beginning of the second. And that goal might be the one that sends Exeter to Wembley. Down the line looking for Reggie Lamb, finds him well. Adebayo around the corner to Harvey Nibbs. Nibbs! Good save by Maxted. Oh, the keeper is doing everything against us here to deny us the chance of going through. We'll look for Harvey Nibbs again. Nibbs again. Oh, still Harvey Nibbs. Oh, Dean Moxey clears away. I feel like Harvey Nibbs has done more in the opening 18 minutes of this than Andy Dallas did in the full 90 in the previous game. Rolls into... Oh, Nibbs has turned well. Nibbs! Harvey Nibbs is showing brilliant signs of improvement from the beginning of the season. And also now proving to be a deadly goal scorer too. Harvey Nibbs halves the deficit again. 3-2. Back to 1 goal between the two sides. And plenty of this game to go. Iose out wide to Sparks. Driving down the line. Inside to Law. Cross towards the back post. Dunk away. Maris out to Lamb. Got Nibbs there, quickly around the corner looking for Adebayo. Can't find him, but Adebayo is determined to keep hold of this ball. That's really well done. Reggie Lamb through there to Maris is the obvious. Forward towards Rolls is also the obvious. And then I've got 2 strikers in front of me that are desperate to score goals. Oh, but Nibbs' left foot pass is really poor and won't find its way through. With the scoreline just being 1 different at the minute. Still confident that we can get ourselves that goal to level it up. But if Exeter score another, I really do think that's us done and dusted with regards getting through to Wembley this season. Here's Law. Rolls trying to get there and can't. Here's Iose. Taylor. Iose again. I'm being pulled this way and that. Taylor gives it to my Taylor. And a counter-attack is on. Nibbs. Adebayo all the way out wide here towards Delev. Just keep possession for the time being. Maris. Delev's made the run down the line. And we will find him. Spaz Delev, our Bulgarian international, our second Bulgarian international to be fair, because Dimi Mitov is also playing for the national side for Bulgaria. Maris knocks that down nicely to Nibbs. Adebayo, turn. Oh, he can't drive past the man, but he has the strength to hold him off. Adebayo around the corner to Reggie Lamb. I'm not going to be able to shoot from there. Just keep possession. Be patient. Dunk. Delev. Nibbs. Nibbs. Oh, misses the target. Turns on it well. Down the line. Finds Iose. Do not score just before half-time, please, Exeter City. Away, please, Taylor. It's not the best of clearances, but away it is. And we will go in at half-time. 1-1 so far this evening. And 3-2 down on aggregate with 45 minutes to play. 0-0 in the other leg. But I'm not sure what happened in the first leg of that other tie. We know what we have to do. We've 45 minutes to save our promotion. Oh, it's so stressful. Corner for Exeter. 53rd minute. Williams is on for Aoze. They've made an offensive change. Adebayo gets that, well, I'd say away, but it's not. Here's Taylor. Out to Martin. Strike from Nicky Law, but well over the bar. Nowhere near as good as his strike for their first goal in the last leg. Dunk will get this down the line looking for Resi Lamb and will try and catch them going the other way. It's not necessarily on the counter because it's from a goal kick, but still. Rolls out wide. Try and draw the defender towards me and send Delev away down the line, which we've done well. Spaz Delev getting into a good position here. Need someone to pull it back to. It's Jack Rolls. Oh, he's not fouled. Oh, he is fouled. Will we take the free kick? No, the referee has played advantage and they're not giving us that advantage just because I played a pass that was blocked. Where's my advantage? Where's my free kick? Oh, half an hour to go. I'm getting really stressed now. Really stressed. Delev into Rolls. A quick 1-2 with Maris. Get that around the corner there to Adebayo. Out wide to Harrison Dunk, who will push forward here. Adebayo. Nibs is with me. Nibs is here. Rolls thought about making the run. Adebayo can't get past the defender. And anywhere will do for Exeter defensively now. They know what's on the line. Just trying to make sure that we stay away from their goal. Delev got Noyle on the overlap. Here's Adebayo. Oh, trying to turn Dean Moxey, but can't do it. Time is running out. Just 20 minutes to go between us and, at current, playoff exit. Not promotion. Played in. Kyle Noyle is with him. Back to Sparks. And here's Law. Taylor. Law. Oh, it's a smart turn. And Taylor has options. My Taylor gets in the way. Right, come on, boys. Counter attack, please. Out wide to Resi Lamb. Forward there to Nibs. Adebayo is making the run. And we'll look for him. And we'll find him. And Resi Lamb is around the corner. And Adebayo is in. And we are level. In the 82nd minute, our top goal scorer does it again. Adebayo, 3-3 on aggregate. We're going to extra time as things stand. Resi Lamb with the assist, who's about to come off the field of play for Andy Dallas, whose pace I'm going to try and utilise on the wing. Jack Rolls is going off, and George Maris stays on as I bring on Samir Carruthers in the midfield. Oh, can't believe it. We've turned it around. We've come from 2 goals down, not once but twice. We've been 2 goals down, and it's now level on aggregate. 3-3, but don't throw it away now, Ches. Do not throw it away now. Sparks into the middle. Greg Taylor down to Carruthers. Noyle. Delev. Adebayo. George Maris. Come on now. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine the scenes if this happens? Nibs to Adebayo. Just had to stutter his footsteps a little bit to ensure he got possession there. Back to Sam Carruthers. Nibs. Adebayo. Carruthers. Through. George Maris. No, off the post. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. With the last kick of the game, we're going to extra time. Oh, Jesus wept. That was the chance. No. Thank God we'd already levelled it on aggregate. Can you imagine if that was the goal we needed to stay in? Unreal. Oh my God. Right. Well, another 30 minutes upcoming. Plays the 1-2. Forward to Bowman. He's got support. Delev's going to have to get involved from the wing here. I read that turn back, but I can't get the ball off them. Nicky Law. Bowman. Law again. He's got the option inside. They're building this well here. Exeter. And Bowman is in. Williams. Oh, Nathan Collins. That's a vital interception. Adebayo to Sam Carruthers. Nibs is on the run. Nibs is who we'll look for. It's a brilliant turn. I've got plenty of support here, but Andy Dallas gets in the way as I try and play that pass across to George Maris. Oh, and that cost us a really good opportunity. I had men over there. Andy Dallas at the minute has gone from the man that started our season as our best player and best striker to the man that's actually stopping me from scoring now. Sparks inside. Martin, away please. Taylor gets it with the head. It's deflected. It'll take the power off it. And Mitov will claim comfortably. We're about to end this first half of extra time with the scoreline still level. 15 minutes to go between us and penalties. Davies, who's come off the bench here. Noyle is through that gap. Exeter committed some bodies there, and it's not worked for them. Adebayo. Keep possession, Victor. Well played. Fouled in the process. Finds Maris, but he's bumped off it. Taylor, Williams around the corner. Maris couldn't quite get to that. Bowman with the ball. Taylor, drawing my defenders all out of position here. Big old switch out wide to Woodman. Moxie to Law. He's going to have to turn around. He's got nothing down the line. Dean Moxie, lifts it nicely into the middle. Taylor. Martin. Taylor again. Get to that, George, please. Why has he not kicked it? I asked for a pass and he's just stood there. Oh my God, don't do that to me, game. Dallas finds Nibs, who turns well, and finds Adebayo, who's also turned well. I need the support though. Stoppage time at the end of the semi-final. Now in 2009 was when Cambridge scored to send us to Wembley. And we could still, Dallas, it's penalties. It's to be penalties to see who goes to Wembley. Oh my God. I could not be more stressed than I am right now. Exeter score from their only shot on target. We have not too much difference in penalty taking ability from them. Nibs to step up first. I'm going to put it that side. And he's buried it. 1-0 Cambridge. Bowman steps up. Saved by Dimitar Mitov. Victor Adebayo buries it too. We have an advantage on penalties. Nicky Law, the scorer of the first goal of these two-legged affairs. Saved again by Dimitar Mitov. George Maris just smashed it down the middle. No, the keeper hasn't moved for any of my pens so far. Martin, I'm going to go the other way. He's gone to the left. Why is the keeper not moved yet? Dallas buries it. Why is the keeper not diving? I don't understand. He's trying to do me with the eyes every single time. It worked once. He needs to score here, Williams. And he hits the post! Cambridge go to Wembley! We very nearly won it in regulation time. Weren't able to create a clear-cut opportunity in extra time, but Dimitar Mitov and that left-hand post go down in Cambridge United folklore as we win the semi-final. Wembley tomorrow. I'm losing my voice. Wembley tomorrow for Cambridge United. The suits will be on as we head to Wembley. Harvey Nibs is the man that turned it around. The change that we needed. Exeter and Macclesfield draw 1-1 in extra time. They were drawing 0-0 at full time, so their game will have gone to penalties as well. The drama between the two sides. We're in the final. I should have said so much tension. Jesus Christ. After Adebayo scored, my voice is genuinely gone. Did you aim to take the game to penalties? I expected a win. Didn't want to take the game to pens. Who wants to take the game to pens? Iosi was one of their best players. We tried to just play our game and eventually we won out. Oh my God. The playoff final is on this Sunday against Crawley. McKeck is disappointed not to have played. I'm sorry, mate, but you're just not the one right now. So, I'm gonna have to rotate slightly, I think. I haven't really got much of a choice, do I? They can start. Right, tomorrow, the playoff final against Crawley for a place in League One next season. They won 4-3 on penalties. We won 3-1 on penalties. And it's time for me to actually give my voice a rest, actually, so that I can actually do a commentary for the final. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. that was just as tense as the season finale yesterday, if not more so. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you've got notifications turned on. It's playoff final time.